Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time for the Tourism Expo 2024 to kick off this afternoon at 4 p.m. and Smell the Coffee will be joining you live every morning from the Vintu Country Club for the next couple of days. So all you have to do is sit back, relax and enjoy the show. And if you don't have anything to do this afternoon, you know that you should make a turn at this year's Tourism Expo 2024.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Expo 2024 and we are joined with Albie Botha, CEO of NMH. Albie, tell us a little bit more about the Expo this year.
So it's our 25th Tourism Expo. It's been a long time. It's been many years that we've been engaged in this process. We've reached over 250,000 people in our time. And so this year's Expo is really taking the brand beyond borders to a new level. I think that's what we're trying to launch and share with everybody that joins us at this Expo.
We can see the people are still setting up for this afternoon. The doors is opening at 4 p.m. and then the opening at 3 p.m. Something special to look forward to?
Yes, I think it will be quite an eventful opening. I think it will be the opening with the most attendance that we've ever had. So very excited about just launching the concept of Beyond Borders and also sharing some news about where we're going with the Expo Beyond Borders ourselves in the next year, 2, 3 and 4 years.
Why is the Tourism Expo so important to host for Namibia Media Holdings?
Well, I think you use the word Namibia Media Holdings, and this will be the last year that will be known as Namibia Media Holdings and launching an expo in the name of Namibia. We believe that the concept of tourism has no boundaries, has no borders, and therefore taking this expo beyond borders, like tourists understand as well, is also an important milestone going forward. But what tourism does, it brings communities together. It takes people to communities, it keeps people in communities. The social net safe, and that's why tourism is so powerful.
What are you looking forward to at this year's Expo?
I'm very excited about the repositioning of the Tourism Expo at this event. I'm extremely excited about our brand Enjoy and how that will reach thousands of people in weeks and months to come. But most importantly, it's an honor to be part of something that's 25 years old. You can start a lot of things in life, but carry on for 25 years says something about the message that we have to carry. Thanks for everybody that's been supporting us, been here, helped us to reach this wonderful milestone for 25 years.
Albie, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now switch over back to the studio.
Attention kids, we have some exciting news for you. We are back and this year we are planning on going big. So listen up. If you are in grade 3, grade 2, grade 1 or pre-primary, we are bringing your free school workbooks to you soon. This is all you need to know about where you can find your books. Books will be available for free in Republican Street Sale newspapers and all Namibian Sun newspapers. And for all pre-primary kids out there, your books will be delivered to your school in all 14 regions of Namibia. And there's more. Pre-primary books will also be printed in 9 different languages. Check out when your book will be available from the schedule right here. That's not all. Our free online school is there to help you along the way with video lessons and more books to download. You can also follow along on NTV every Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 11:30 for your daily online school lesson. We thank all our sponsors who are helping to build a brighter future for Namibia. Contact us at info@acdtrust.com and follow us on Instagram.
All right, so Yolanda seems to be having a good time at the Tourism Expo. It is officially opening today.
Yeah.
We have been leading up to this. We've been interviewing exhibitors. We've been talking up at Storm with these exhibitors and what you can expect at their stalls. I am Diana Master, joined by the fabulous Aina Riza Rizzle, also known as Aina Riza Kweo, but you know, we must add the razzle dazzle in there. So how are you doing?
I'm good. What are you saying?
What are you saying? What are you most excited for?
You know, just the vibes.
Yeah.
I'm there for the vibes. I would probably be drinking something.
Of course.
So if you see me, yeah.
Of course.
Just
I think
mind
that's
your
always
business.
yeah, I think that's always what we look
It's
forward
after
to.
hours.
It's after, even if it's before hours, it's 5 o'clock
it's a
somewhere.
tourism expo.
Even if
So,
it's
yeah.
3 o'clock, even if it's 1 p.m., it's 5 o'clock somewhere, okay? Mind your business. I mean, we're
I'm
always so
excited.
excited for the food and the drinks.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the exhibitors,
Yeah.
what they have to showcase. I'm excited to really discover new local products.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm most excited about. I am excited to try out the free chesters that they will be having. So
One thing about us, we love free things.
so I'm excited for that, and most importantly, I'm excited to see new people, build new connections, and just, you know, catch up with people that I haven't seen in a long time. So I'll be at the Tourism Expo tomorrow. My girl will be taking on the stage. It's gonna be epic. Be there or be square.
And no one wants to be a square. I'm also looking forward to the performances, I think.
Yes, Lioness
We have
is
Lioness is
performing.
performing, Patricia Kutsia, who's actually one of our interns.
Yeah.
She's also performing. We have the Carnival of Flames, which is going to be tomorrow, I think. We have the L's, we have the lineup. We have so many performances that you can look forward to. But to be honest, like Aina said, the food and the drinks, oof, honey, I'm there for that. I'm there
Just
for that.
be there or be square, my dear.
Then no one wants to be a square. Why would you even want to be a square?
Why would you not want to go to the Tourism Expo? I mean, come on.
Exactly. So do let us know when we will be seeing you. Are you going to come today on the opening? Tomorrow when there's Carnival of Flames, or of course the closing night Friday. So yeah, do let us know what your thoughts are and what you're most looking forward to. Now we'll be right back after this with our top stories. A few days ago, Zaki, or as most of you know him as Mark Zuckerberg, broke the internet.
Zaki.
It was Zaki. He broke the internet, but it actually wasn't him. So Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan react to a viral thirst photo of him with a photoshopped beard. Does Mark Zuckerberg have a beard? Well, the question has been plaguing the internet for days after a photo of the billionaire Meta CEO with some facial hair went viral. The short answer is no, but after the extremely positive feedback from social media users, Zuckerberg indicated he might be willing to try out a new look. The uproar began on April 18th when Zuckerberg posted a video on Instagram announcing a new version of Meta AI. A few hours later, an ex-user named Mike Rundle posted a Photoshop picture of Zuckerberg from the announcement, but with an added beard. Zuckerberg's alleged makeover made its way over to Instagram, where the billionaire acknowledged the photo. Okay, who did this? Zuckerberg commented on a post from the Shade Room featuring the doctored photo on April 19th. Zuckerberg's wife Priscilla Chan also reacted to the photo in a now deleted Instagram story post. Anyone seen my husband, and who is this guy? Chan captioned the altered photo. The urging from social media users for Zuckerberg to make the beard a reality seemed to work. Zuckerberg posted a photo of a man's razor with an emoji making a questioning face on Instagram, on his Instagram story on April 19th.
I like the new Zuckerberg. I think that's what he
Right.
should look like. He looks like, that's how you look when you have money.
That's how you look, not
How
that.
he looks now is his humble state of being.
But that.
how he
Jeez.
looks is like me before money,
And me after money. What was that one? Esther was what?
Before Esther had
Money.
money. She was just Esther.
Yeah.
Now when Esther say money,
established. That's Mark now.
Established.
You know, the comments were wild. Some of the comments unhinged. One of my favorite ones was someone said he looks like you tried to draw Jack Harlow from memory. I'm like,
no.
y'all. The second one was, is that a sparkle in his eye?
But he
Oh my
looks
goodness, Mark.
amazing.
Is he human? Because you know there's the rumor that goes around that Mark is not human and that he's a lizard person. Because you know they say the billionaires and whatever, those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
lizard people. So people were saying, is Mark human?
No, I love the new Mark.
I love the new Mark
He should
too.
definitely try that look. He
And
should grow
even-
a beard and just maybe do another hairstyle.
You know,
Mark,
we tan him up a little bit,
Yes.
small. No, he can go from Zuckerberg to Zaddy. He could be a whole Zaddy. From Zucky to Zaddy, because I mean, honey. Because the thing is, even if he can't grow a beard, he's got money. He can go get
Not
like a...
Zaddy.
He's a Zaddy. He'll go from Zucky to Zaddy. I mean, who doesn't want a Zaddy?
Oh no, no, but he does look amazing. Shout out to the person who did that. Like, you are onto something.
You're
Shout out
onto
to
something. Who would have
you.
thought that all we needed was Mark Zuckerberg with a beard?
I mean, when I saw that picture, I was like, love,
Uh-huh.
love. Now, moving over to some news that you and I might not love. This is a story from Los Angeles. A former cameraman of Megan Thee Stallion, who alleges that he was trapped inside a moving car while the hip-hop star in a foreign country he was trapped inside a moving vehicle with a hip-hop star in a foreign country while she had sex with a woman, has filed a lawsuit accusing the entertainer of harassment and a hostile work environment. Emilio Garcia said in the suit filed on Tuesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court that after the alleged incident, he was warned, "Don't ever discuss what you saw," and berated, fat-shamed, and treated differently by Megan after the incident. The harassment was so severe and pervasive that it created a hostile work environment that made Garcia's working condition intolerable, the suit said. This is an employment claim for money. This is what Megan's representatives are saying, with no sexual harassment claim filed and with no salacious accusation to attempt to embarrass her. "We will deal with this in court," an attorney who represented Megan said. Representative of Megan from Rock Nation, that is now Jay-Z's record label, has not responded to the request for the comment. Garcia began working for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pitt, as a personal cameraman in 2018, who then quit his job in 2019 to pursue a gig with the Grammy winner on a full-time basis and worked with her until June 2023, the lawsuit stated.
What is going on in Hollywood? It's
Celebrities
giving
are
Sodom
so
and Gomorrah.
wild.
Like, yo!
Celebrities are wild.
How
How do you have sex in the car with someone else?
while someone else is filming? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because the cameraman,
sorry.
I'm assuming, has to follow her
Everywhere, yeah.
So it's not only the cameraman, it's also the driver.
It's also the driver. And you know how celebrities always move around with an entourage?
And it's maybe also the videographer, or maybe in this case, the cameraman is the videographer slash photographer slash everything. But
hey,
that's vile.
It's vile, but hey, then again, it's not like we have solid evidence, so we can't really say.
Maybe he has the footage.
Maybe he has the footage.
You are
number
dealing
one.
with a cameraman.
Number one, maybe he has a... Because, I mean, from the way Megan's representatives are going about the whole thing, it seems like they're pretty confident that there's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know how it is. With money, money can buy anything. I mean, I was talking about how Mark can buy a beard.
I
but, like,
think there is evidence. I think this.
yeah, I think he wouldn't
cameraman-
just come out and
Yeah.
say without proof. I don't think so.
No, he definitely does have the footage. He
Jeez.
definitely. They are wasting their time thinking he doesn't have the evidence. I think, you know, with a lot of lawsuits, no one is ever guilty. My one lawyer friend said to me, Chomi, you can catch a man with a knife in his hand,
And he'll tell you it wasn't me.
and he will tell you, it wasn't me. I did not stab this person.
Shaggy has that whole song. It wasn't me,
It
but
was-
she saw me. It was not me.
So there's
Your
this
eyes were
thing
deceiving
that
you.
says the accused person is never guilty
Never.
until they are proven
Until they're
guilty.
proven, yes.
So what a lot of people do is that they go on defense mode.
Yeah.
And then they say, yeah, no, you're just trying to ruin my reputation, or you hate
I will
me.
sue you.
I will sue you.
Yeah.
Until the evidence comes
And
out.
it's like, oops. Well,
We
here's
withdraw.
money. Here's
We
money.
apologize.
We apologize. Here's
Ah.
money. Here's money. Will you take it? Will you take
Yeah.
it? I mean, yeah, no. Hey, innocent until proven guilty. Even though, like you're saying, sometimes you're caught with the knife, with blood in your hands, but you can just say it wasn't me.
Yeah.
But anyway, that does bring us to the end of our top stories. Now today, we are talking about how to deal with loss. As you know, on last week, I lost someone very close to me. Rest in peace, Heather. So now, today with Geluk Psychology's Kelao Oiras, she is hosting a grief support group this week. If you are, or if you know someone who could benefit from this type of support, please do stay tuned and watch and find out how you can actually be involved and be a part of this.
Today we are talking about how to deal with losses and how to cope in difficult times, in times of grief. We have a psychological counselor from Geluk Psychology to help us learn how to deal and how to support one another during the time of loss. Her name is Kelao Oiras. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You are most welcome. Talk to us about, you know, the steps on how we can deal with loss and during our grieving process.
Okay, so I just want to always start off, like, grief is a very personal thing, right?
Yes.
So the way I grieve and the way that you grieve is going to be very different. There are steps and, you know, things that we go through. For example, there's, you know, depression, there is bargaining, there is, you know, anger when it comes to, you know, the steps of grief. But again, the main thing is that it's very personal. And also a lot of the times I always tell my clients that the time that it takes for you to grieve and mourn over someone is going to be different from the time that I have to grieve and mourn over someone. So once we can understand that already, we take a lot of pressure off of ourselves in terms of, like, okay, I'm supposed to be over this. I'm supposed to be at this point. I'm supposed to do this. You know, those like absolute terms, supposed to, should have, it's a lot of pressure on us. So if you can understand that it's very different and it's very personal, then you will be able to kind of go through the process in the way that you need to go through the process. Yeah.
Now that we have an understanding of the process being very personal and is basically, let's say, a tailored experience for every one of us, let's bring the conversation back to Geluk Psychology. Tell us about the work that you do and why it is important to establish, you know, such a work base in our community.
Okay, so Geluk Psychology is a private psychology practice. So what that means that, you know, we do a different kind of like psychological services, right?
Yeah.
That means we do individual services, individual psychotherapy, we do group psychotherapy, obviously support groups is what I'm talking about. We do psychometric testing, we do community-based, you know, clinics and all of that. But specifically, the reason why we chose a grief support group, and there are other support groups that we have as well, but one of the reasons why we chose grief is that we realized that as we dealt with the clients that we deal with, grief is such a heavy topic.
Yeah.
And it's always important to, feel like you have a support group, of people that you can come to where you feel like, okay, I'm going through this, you're also going through this. We can kind of connect and help each other on that ground. So that's where we decided, okay, in terms of support groups, and support groups, you can really come up with anything. We chose to have a grief support group because, like I said, grief can also be very isolating and like lonely. A lonely process, like I said, because it's so personal, can be very isolating and lonely. So the fact that, while you're still going through your personal journey, there are other people that, there's some similarities that we go through, and like, okay, I can connect on that and I understand that. And just knowing that I'm not alone in this process definitely always helps you feel, achieved, and just that the other people that understand what you've been going through.
Yeah. When and where will this grief support group be held? And also, I want to find out from you, this support group, is it only for those that are currently grieving, or is it for those who have also lost their loved ones, maybe that are struggling to overcome?
Grief, I like to say, like, grief doesn't only mean that you've lost someone today or in the past week or two, right? Grieving means that you've lost. There's a loss, right? So it doesn't necessarily only mean that I'm grieving somebody that I've lost 2 weeks ago. It literally can mean if it was 3 years ago and I'm still struggling and I'm still I need that kind of support. Anyone who is in the process and feels like they've had this loss of anything really, loss of an achievement, loss of a dream. The point is that you are in a grieving process and you just need that support, right? So we have it at our practice, which is in Cederhof. It's in 35 Alwyn Street, right? So in Cederhof, it's very close to the Triple J's like service stations. It's just around there. It's a yellow building. When I mean yellow, I mean you will not miss this yellow building. It's so yellow.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like I said, grieving. I don't want people to think that it's only just because I lost someone today. It's literally about today, 10 years ago, not just loss of somebody or someone who's close to me, but loss of anything.
Yeah. And finally, briefly, can you tell us, is this going to be a once-off support group, or is it going to be something that happens annually, monthly, weekly, etc.?
Yeah. So we want to have it a monthly thing, right? So every month, and the dates, we have the dates set out, and if you go on our social medias, you will see the dates. So we want to have it monthly, right? So that because again, if I have one support group for one day, it's not gonna
be enough.
It's not gonna be enough.
Effective.
Exactly. So we want, and also want to create a community based on. You can even create buddies based on the support group. So it's gonna be a monthly thing, where every single month they can come, have the session. If they can't come the next month. If they can't come this month, for example, then they know that the next month they can come, and then so forth. And we want to create a community of like, okay, I didn't come now, and even if it means that, oh, Sarah didn't come the last time, man, let me check on Sarah, right? So we will give the therapeutic, psychological aspect to it, but again, we're trying to create the community. So even, members can, because it's a community, members can be like, but Sarah didn't come the last time, let me check on Sarah.
Is she fine?
Exactly, yeah.
Kelau, thank you very, very much for the work that you're doing. Thank you particularly for this initiative, because I think that it's something that is really a need in our community. It's always good when you have people to rely on, when you have people to check up on you, when you have people just to share even a small laugh with. I think it's very important. So I really commend you for the work that you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. This is Smell the Coffee. We will return shortly. Stay with us.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee, and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Well, the time has come for us to sign out and get ready for tonight's opening of the Tourism Expo. We do hope to see you there. From Diana Master and Aina Razakweyo, do have a lovely, lovely Wednesday ahead.